Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
14 hours for a traffic stop. In front of Kindred Market, Henry Young Robert 3111. Henry Young Robert 3111.
Around 1:40 a.m. on August 17, 2024, officers Caitlin Perry and Ethan Doerr with the Athens Police Department observed a 2011 Toyota, which failed to stay in its lane of travel while swerving into parking spaces on the side of the road. As Officer Perry began following the vehicle, she observed the driver sitting stationary in the left turn lane of Carpenter Street and East State Street. After the driver turned onto East State Street, the vehicle was driven over the speed limit and the driver continued swerving. Officer Perry activated her emergency lights, initiated a traffic stop near Kindred Market.
Hi there, Officer Perry with the Athens City Police Department. The reason I stopped you is because you were all over the place back there. You sat through the light. You're speeding. You got anything to drink tonight?
Yes, I've had drinks tonight.
Alright. Do you have your ID?
I do.
She made with the female who was driving the Toyota, and she was identified as Lacie. After making contact with Lacie, Officer Perry detected the odor of alcohol and noticed that Lacie was wearing a wristband. When she asked her if she had consumed alcohol, Lacie admitted that she consumed 3 drinks at Casa Neuva earlier that evening. Based on her suspicions of impairment, Officer Perry asked Lacie to perform field sobriety exercises.
Yes.
How much would you say you've had to drink?
3 drinks. At Casa.
You have your registration, insurance?
I think so, but I'm not good at that because I'm pulled over very often. Hopefully this is the most recent. I'm just not good at... Is that... Or it could be this one. Wait, so I have 2. So
This one's good, yeah.
Okay,
so
so that's
you
the
have
most
insurance.
recent?
Okay. Do you mind go ahead and step out of the car and do some field sobriety tests just to make sure you're okay to drive? You can go ahead and turn the car off, yeah. You set your keys on top of the car.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright, just stay right there for a second. 14 Athens for signal 11.
Officer Perry started with the horizontal gaze nystagmus HGN test. During the HGN test, Officer Perry observed the lack of smooth pursuit, distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. The second exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Lacie did not touch heel to toe on each step while using her arms for balance. The last exercise was the one-leg stand test. During the one-leg stand test, Lacie failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion and put her foot down before the test was complete.
Alright, so what I'm going to have you do is just stand there with your arms down at your sides, your feet together.
Okay.
Do you wear contacts or any prescription glasses?
I do wear prescription glasses every now and then.
Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do is just have your finger, follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Keeping your head perfectly still.
My eyes only, not my head.
Correct. And do it again slowly. Now we're going to go ahead. Just follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Alright. Next one we're going to do is the walk and turn. So while I'm giving you the instructions, I'll have you stand probably right about here. And then I'll have you same way, feet together, arms down at your sides while I explain the instructions to you, and then you'll go when I tell you to begin. Just hands down at your sides, feet together. So what you're going to do is 9 heel-to-toe steps. What you're going to do is you're going to walk heel-to-toe, look down at your feet, and count aloud.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you probably go ahead and use this.
Yes. Cheep, cheep. Make sure I've got all this. Yeah. So what I want you to do is place your right foot in front and then place your left foot like this for me. So go ahead and do that.
Like this?
Right foot down and then left foot in front. Yep, do that. Go ahead.
Okay. And just keep going?
Well, no, just while I give you the instructions, I want you to stand like this. Other way, with your left foot in front. That was with left foot in front.
Left foot on one, right foot on a bit tipping.
Is your left foot in line, right foot in front? Okay. Nope, you're good. Just stand like that.
Right foot in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands down at your side. And then you're going to, when I tell you to begin, take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting out loud. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. When you get to 9, you're going to leave this foot planted, or leave this foot on the ground, and you're going to turn by taking a small series of steps with your other foot. And then take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, counting 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9.
Okay. 1.
So, wait, don't be, I haven't told you to begin yet.
Sorry.
So what you're going to do is you're going to count 9 steps, taking a turn at the end, counting out loud, keeping your hands down at your side while you do so.
And then 9 the other way back.
And then turn around and do 9 back.
1, 2, 3, 4, Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. The last test is going to be the one leg stand. So stand with your feet together, arms down at your side.
Okay.
Don't start until I tell you to do so. Do you have anything that would make you unable to stand on one foot? Any balance problems, leg problems? Okay. So when I tell you to go, you're going to hold one foot about 6 inches off the ground, parallel to the ground. And I want you to keep both of your legs straight, your arms down at your sides while you do so. And you're going to count out loud, holding that position, 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
So keep your arms at your sides at all times and keep your eyes on your foot.
Okay.
Foot perpendicular to the ground.
Alright.
Right.
Ready?
You can, hold on. Yeah, timer. Alright. You can begin.
Good. 1001, 1002, 1003,
Make sure your foot's,
1005,
the bottom of your foot should be flat parallel to the ground.
1007,
There you go.
1008, 1009, 1010,
Keep going.
1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1015.
Keep going.
Oh, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022.
Based on her erratic driving, the odor of alcohol, her admission to consuming alcohol, and her inability to adequately perform the field sobriety exercises, Officer Perry placed Lacie under arrest for OV. Officer Perry transported Lacie to the Athens Police Department for further processing.
So, at this point in time, place your hands behind your back and you're under arrest for driving while intoxicated.
I'm Madison.
You drove past Madison.
Yep.
Yep.
Madison's back the way you came.
Can you grab my keys off my car?
Yep. So you're a little bit in front of someone's driveway. Are you okay if I move the vehicle so we don't have to tow it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Mind driving into my house? Ouch.
I can't do that.
Oh, can you give me my keys at
Register
least?
or have any previous plan.
Can you give me my keys at least?
Yeah, we'll give them to you.
Okay.
Okay.
You have your
purse
purse.
out of the car too.
She has it
You
on
got
her.
that one.
It's
Okay.
on me. Yeah.
Your phone in that bag with
It's in her
I
back
think it's
pocket.
on me. Yeah. It's good. Okay.
Do you have anything on you that might stick me, poke me,
No.
bug me? You're scared. Oops. All right. Go right over to the back of the car. Hold the seat in there.
you read a Miranda. Yeah, Miranda.
So at this point, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. The 43 one will be appointed to you. What we're
Why
gonna do
is my phone not on?
I had to empty your pockets in order to put you in the back of the seat.
I know, but I think I should have my phone.
It's in the front.
No, but is that legal?
Yes, it is, because you're under arrest.
Okay. I'm just gonna dispute
So we're gonna go back
So
to-
as long as that's valid.
So we're gonna go back to the office.
I'm taking note of these things.
All right, well, we're gonna head on back to the office, okay? Athens.
Yeah.
We'll be 2-5 with one female.
I'll lock her but open it too hard. Let's see what the buttons are.
There you go.
Athens, that's very 3 shots on. 4 needs that people here. So there's a quarter somewhere in there. Hop on in. Right this way.
here. Right back here. Straight back to that glass wall. Nope, you're just gonna stand right there. I'm gonna uncuff you, and when I unlock your hand, I want you to place it up on the glass in front of you, okay?
At the station, Officer Perry read Lacie the OBMV 2255 form, and she agreed to submit breath samples.
Yep.
On the wall.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna take your purse off of you. Yep, and you can go ahead and have a seat in there. We'll be with you in just a minute, okay? I'm going to hand you this, and I'm going to read the top part to you. So, consequences of test and refusal. So, you're now under arrest for OVI. Operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, a drug, or a combination of them. Operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance. Operating a vehicle underage, alcohol consumption, or having physical control of the vehicle while under the influence. If you refuse to take any chemical test required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately. You'll have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you have a prior conviction of OVI or operating a vehicle while under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance under the state or municipal law, within the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI, and if you refuse to take a chemical test, you will face increased penalties if you subsequently are convicted of the state OVI. If you take any chemical test required by law and are found to be at or over the prohibited amount of alcohol, a controlled substance, or metabolite of a controlled substance in your whole blood, serum, plasma, breath, or urine as set by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately, and you will have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense. So would you like to take the breathalyzer test?
No, it's really confusing.
So
It's just
basically,
paragraph
if you
for
say,
me.
no, I don't want to take it, your license will be immediately suspended. If you take it and you're under the legal limit, then your license will not be suspended. If you're over the legal limit, your license will be suspended immediately. You'll have to go to court.
Okay. We'll do it.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll get that started. You just wait here while we. Are you gonna have her step on out now? Yeah. All right. If you wanna go on in that room.
Seat in the black chair in the corner for me over there. Just to let you know what's going to happen. This machine here is a breathalyzer machine. First thing it's going to do is I'm going to put in some information, and then it's going to run through a series of tests to make sure that the machine is operating correctly. It's going to make a bunch of noise while it sits there next to you. Once that's done, it's going to ask you to blow into the machine. It's actually going to have you blow into the machine. We'll wait 2 minutes and I'll have you blow into it a second time. The reason it does that is just to make sure that everything's still operating correctly. If one of the tests is over the limit and one of them is under the limit, it's going to give you the benefit of the doubt, give you the lower of the 2 numbers, okay? And then once all that's done, it's going to go through a series of tests again and make sure that the machine is still functioning correctly, and then it will give us a printout. Unfortunately, I won't know what your level is until it gives us that printout, okay? You still load it.
So does this mean I might not be able to drive?
If your license is suspended, then you would be suspended at least until your initial appearance in court, which would be Thursday. But we will let you know what happens with that. All right.
I'm supposed to go back to work on Monday. So I'm a little nervous.
Saw an ID for a school. Are you a teacher? Okay. What do you teach?
3rd grade.
3rd grade. And telling us we have to wait 4 minutes and then we'll do the test, okay? Just wait all the time. all this is done, what we're going to do is give you your phone and call somebody to come pick you up, okay?
I don't think I have anyone to pick me up.
We'll try to figure something out.
But can I walk home?
We probably can't let you walk home from here, but we'll try to figure something out, okay? Alright, so what I'll have you do is we'll take hold of this. You're going to see it whip around the very small part of that tube. Take a big deep breath. You're going to blow real hard into this like you're blowing up a balloon. You're going to have to blow it so you're pretty much out of air. Alright? So it'll be several seconds of blowing into it, okay? So whenever you're ready, you'll stop when you're on air is what it'll do, okay? Good. Keep going real hard like that. Go until you're completely out of breath. This one off. Alright, so now it's going to have us wait 2 minutes. We'll do that one more time, okay?
Can I go to the bathroom?
As soon as we're done with this, we'll let you use that, okay? We have your phone and stuff.
Well, there was a poem.
I think we have it. Alright. One more time, exactly the same way as the first. Okay, big deep breath and blow into your other air, okay?
Yeah, I really have to. Is it?
Yep, we're straight down this hallway. We're going to turn to the right at the end of the hallway.
That's from Andy Foster. If someone's going to Andy Foster.
You're going to put him in this one, we'll put her in the other one.
I remember when I jumped the same Andy Foster. What are you doing? I'm listening to you guys. No, you're not. Stand in front of this. Oh. I was just thinking I was on the drunk tank or drunk, whatever. I'm in trouble.
When I take this off, you put your hand on the glass and
It don't matter, I'm in trouble.
when I take this off,
I'm not gonna do nothing.
when I take this off, I want you to put your hand on the glass.
I'll have you have a seat in this one,
I'm not
okay?
gonna do nothing.
I didn't say that.
Be with you in just a minute, okay?
But I just want to. I'm not doing nothing. You can hold it all tight as you want, I ain't gonna fucking fight.
Relax.
I'm relaxing.
Spread your feet, step backwards. Spread your feet, step backwards.
How far?
Step backwards. Keep your hands on the window. I want you, there you go.
Okay, well, I'm not. This is. I ain't got nothing. I would tell you if I had something. I got a phone, maybe a knife in this pocket right here.
No, keep your hands up around the window.
I know, right here, pocket
Put
knife.
your hand up there. Okay.
The blade, the point of it.
We already have it. Stop.
Wait. That's
seat
my
in that room.
grandfather's.
Okay,
right
have a seat in
there.
that room. Please don't. It's gonna stay right there in your hat. Have a seat in that room.
You're gonna have a seat in here.
Have a seat here.
Can I have that?
No, you'll get it back when you leave. Have a seat.
So, independent of any penalties or sanctions imposed upon you pursuant to any other section of the Ohio Revised Code, your driver's license is now suspended. Suspension takes place effective immediately. Suspension will last at least until your initial appearance on the charge, which will be held within 5 days after the date of this arrest or the issuance of a citation. You may appeal the suspension at the initial appearance before the court adheres the charges against you that resulted from this arrest during the period of time ending 30 days after that initial appearance. So, that'll be this coming Thursday, the 22nd at 9 a.m. in the municipal court, which is across from the parking garage.
I gotta write
So,
that down.
I'll give you a copy of your citation that has it on it.
Anyways, hold on.
And then,
Hold on. That's how I operate, is on my phone. So Thursday, 9 a.m.
yes.
Hold on. Thursday, 9 a.m. Tell me the location.
At the municipal court, which is right across from the parking garage. That's 80 Washington. So, your breathalyzer blood alcohol content is a 0.184. So you're being charged for OVI and OVI over 0.17. Also, driving, going left of center. So it's 3 charges. What's a good phone number for you? I'll have you sign this one right here. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just stating, you'll sign it right along there. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just stating that you're going to go to court and take care of it on the day. And I'll have you sign this one stating that you have received a copy of this, which I'll give to you after you sign it, and notifying you that you are suspended, so you can't drive until you go to your initial court hearing. So you'll sign right there.
Date or just a signature?
No, just a signature. Perfect. I'll get you your copies of these, and your right is actually here. Yes. You're just coming, so that was good timing. Get you a copy. Make it.
Are you okay? You
Yes.
seem nervous. Are you?
No, I'm full of caffeine right now. There's that for you. I'll get you the blue copy, and then I'll get you your stuff and get you out of here.
All right. Well, you guys
You'll have to go through that.
Officer Doerr administered the machine, and her breathalyzer results indicated a back level of 0.184 grams to 1 OL, which was more than double the legal limit. After Lacie was processed, she was released to a friend pending a court appearance. Officer Perry issued the following citations to Lacie: operating a vehicle impaired, ORC 4511.1901A. Operating a vehicle impaired BAC over .17 OT 4511.1901H. Left of center, ORC 4511.29.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's out here. There's that. That has your court date on it. So, here's your steps. Your lighter. Quarter.
Keys. Quarter. Keys.
Perfect. Follow me. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Walter came over and I